Welcome back, everyone. This is Mondo All Day, back with another video. And in this video, we'll be taking a look at Dark Archer. This is going to be the Platinum version, as you can see. This is going to be, I believe the name is Tommy Merlin. I know the original one is going to be just Merlin, if I remember correctly. But anyways, I'll be talking about the figure itself in terms of the articulation, sculpture, and paint, and if it's worth your purchase or not. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button, tune our support channel, to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So let's take a look at front of the box. The side, the back, this ugly looking ass dude, the other side, top, and bottom. And it's crazy to think that now we have 40 of these. I remember when we got the first collection edition, and now we're 40, so that's crazy. But now let's take a look at the figure outside the box. As always, we come with the card. The front of the card looks like for Dark Archer. The back of the card. It does come with accessories-ish. It comes with a bow, something we've seen before, which I'll talk about in a bit. Just black. Well, this version is just black. I say version because, well, I'll talk about it in a bit, but not much to it. Kind of flimsy. And then it does come with the quiver and arrows. So here's going to be the quiver. Now, if you're wondering, Mondo looks familiar because it's essentially going to be a reuse from the previous figure we've gotten, which is going to be Arsenal, the Build-A-Figure wave for Beast Boy, I believe. But there you go. The Beast Boy one, or the Arsenal one, I believe it was like orange or red, and this one's going to be like gray. Right, nice little detail on it. And here's the back of the nipple, so you can put it in the back of the figure. And of course, it does come with arrows. And you just, inside, I don't know if my camera can pick it up, which can't. All you do with this here, just stick it in, boom, there you go. So you can have it certain way you want for the arrows, but just showing you the arrows and the detail. Come on, camera, pick it up, there you go. The tips right here is going to be painted silver. Oh, the top part's going to be painted silver. And there's nothing on the bottom. And it does come with the collection edition puck stand, which is black with the DC logo, the new DC logo, painted silver. Alright, let's do the articulation on this figure. So, head, oof, it's a little stiff, but left, there we go, right, up, down, shoulder, bicep, elbow, wrist, yeah, there we go, wrist. And then we'll do abdomen, torso, leg articulation, knees, ankles, and toes as well. So overall, the articulation in this figure is good overall. Let's talk about the figure itself. Why is my camera acting up today? I don't know why, but let's talk about the figure itself. The headpiece, it definitely looks good. I do like the white eyes. You know me, I'm a sucker for white eyes. I do like the little mask here on this face. Then you got the little mustache right here on the bottom, and you get the painted lips with the little smirk. I like the subtle smirk. It gives it the evil, menacing smirk, you know what I mean? Where it's like, kind of like he knows he's kind of an asshole. He gives you that smirk type of villainous look to it, so I like that. The hair, just plain black, nice stylized hair. And of course, this side is going to be all burnt up, from what I could tell, and there's some weird kind of like white marks to it, and then of course the burnt up skin. And I do like how you can see it's not just cut, if that makes sense. It's not like they just kind of added on it and just like a solid line. It's, you can see like almost like it burned. There's like a, I don't know, my camera, there you go, you can see perfectly right there. It has like a little kind of design on it. It's like a burnt skin. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Hopefully it makes sense. And so the headpiece itself, I dig it. I'm a sucker for the headpiece, and it looks good. Not incredible, but looks good. And here we have the arms. You do have the muscle arms on here. You got the shoulder, tricep, and bicep. Not super huge like Superman, but a muscle tone. And you got more of that whatever skin burns. Or I'm not familiar with this character, so bear with me. But I do like how this hand, oh, this arm, excuse me, just regular skin tone paint. But over here, you got the burnt skin with the weird design that's here, also present here. Which is weird because, like, why is this here burnt, but not everything else? Again, I'm not familiar with the character, so I'm sure there's more to it. Here we have the forearms. I do like the forearms, have this leather look to it with the stitching right there. And then the other side, boom, same thing as well too. And the hands are going to be the arrow hands, if I like to call it. And here we have the upper body. And if you're wondering, Wanda, it looks familiar because essentially it's going to be not 100%, but a lot of reuse from the previous figure, which is going to be Arsenal, which I have an image to the right of that figure. I'm referring to the Arsenal Build-A-Figure for Beast Boy. A lot of reuse from that particular figure. And here we have the black sports bra, as I like to call it. Have a texture feel to it, similar to the Lantern's textured feel. And then you have black here. And then we have little straps right there, just painted gray. And here's the back. And here we have the hole right here, so you can put it in. Right here, the quiver. There you go. And then you can pose it however you want. Here's the back of the upper body. Just very like slim muscle tone, right? Look at the back there, and then the chest and the abdomen as well too. And so the upper body in the figure, it's good overall. I like the figure. Don't get me wrong. I'll talk about more in a bit, my biggest gripe with this particular figure. But so far, the upper body in this figure, it looks good. As I mentioned, it's a bit reused from the Arsenal, but yeah, there's one big issue, and I'll mention it in a bit. But yeah, so far, the upper body in this figure, it looks good. I really dig it. I'm liking this figure so far. Did he do squats? Somewhat. Not the greatest, but somewhat. Here we have the glutes. You got the hamstrings on here. You got that same kind of design here. Also pressing here in the back and also back of the legs. And you got this weird design here on the back of the hamstrings. Then you have the legs. Definitely calf muscle. Look at those calf races. Jesus Christ. Here we have the side of the legs. The feet. The little spikes on here from the looks of it. You got the shins, which is very bony. Look at the bony shins. You got the knee pads on there, a little bit of design on it on the knee pads. And you got this kind of design here on the thigh muscle. More of this kind of design here. Present inner thigh. And then here we have a pocket on his right leg. And I do like how the pockets are just like a matte color, which it pops. Because the legs have like a nice shine to it, and then having that matte gray, it definitely pops. Unfortunately, mine does come with extra paint here on the side. You can see that right there. I don't know what happened there, but it is what it is. Then we have here some more arrows, and you got more of the pockets on here on the belt, and it gets just a matte gray look to it, but it does have like a leather look. I don't know if my camera can, but you can see right there a little bit of design, like the leather look to it. Here's the back of the belt as well too. You can see just more different pocket designs. I'd like that. I like the separation, but also the pockets are a little bit different in design. So little details like that, I appreciate it. And so overall, the figure itself, this figure, it's good. I like this figure. I like the design, the color palette. I mean, it is going to be the son of Merlin, which I forgot his name already. And it's going to be Tommy Merlin. So this is going to be the Platinum Edition. I'll have an image to the regular one, but I ended up getting the Platinum one. I'll look for the regular one if I can find it. But I also will kind of wait, which I'll talk about it in a bit. But this figure itself, I dig the figure. I like the figure. It's a cool looking figure, and I'm digging it. And I'm glad we have a different character for the DC Multiverse. I'm glad we're getting different characters because I know McFarlane's losing the license soon. So, yeah. So far, I'm liking this figure. But, of course, the main question is it really worth it? Should you go out and get this figure? For the price for what you're getting, it is definitely not worth it. Again, $35 for this. Arsenal, which it was a Build-A-Figure figure for Beast Boy, that was $25. And essentially, this figure reuses a lot of parts from that Arsenal figure. Even the bows is similar. It was the same. Even the quiver. The only difference is the color. Where's the value? Where's the extra, $10 for that particular figure? That figure was $25. Arsenal was $25. This one's $35. Where's justification? Where's the accessories or paint? It's not here. I would understand if maybe McFarlane included extra pair of hands, or maybe some fist hands, or another bow with an actual attached arrow. There's none of that in here. And this is $35. Another good deal would be the Connor Hawk, the Target exclusive Go label. That figure is $23. $23. And it uses similar sculpture design, some differences here and there. And to me, that Connor Hawk has better paint application and the same accessories, the bow and the quiver and the arrows, and that's cheaper. So where's the justification for $35 for this one? I don't see the value for money. I just don't get it. So overall, what do I give this figure? I'm going to give it a thumbs down. I know it sounds weird because I'm praising this figure, but I do incorporate the money or the pricing of this figure, and this is $35. I don't see the justification of it. Connor Hawk is $23. You get essentially the same accessories, a little difference, but essentially the same accessories. A little difference in terms of sculpture design, better paint application, and that's $23. Where's the $12 difference? Arsenal, as I mentioned, that one's $25 with the build-a-figure piece. This is $35, and this is all you get. This is probably so far the worst value for money McFarlane has made, and especially for collection edition, this is definitely a big disappointment. And so, yeah, I have to give it a thumbs down because I like the figure, but for the price though, this is just, it's not worth it. If this was a $23 figure, I'd be like, okay, you know, the best value, but sure. This is not. This is a $35 collector's edition figure. This is collector's edition, and on top, it's a platinum one worth $35. Now, if you want to take the risk and wait for a sale, by all means, go for it. You know, hopefully you do get it on sale, but for $35, no way. No, thank you. So once again, what do I give this figure? Thumbs down for me. Figure's cool, but for the price, and like I said, everything you're getting, it's just not worth the justification of paying that much money. So I am definitely disappointed, and it just feels like McFarlane just didn't care. He wants to make as much money and as much profit as possible for this particular figure, especially for a platinum one. So yeah, thumbs down for me, man. This sucks. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me this figure? Do you plan on purchasing this figure? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. This includes an overview of the Platinum Edition Collector's Edition figure. Going to be Merlin or Tommy Merlin, because this is the Platinum Edition variant. And on to the next one.